What is up, beautiful Aries friends? Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. I am so happy to have all the Aries up in the house with me. Cross watchers are welcome. We are going to do your January into February tarot love spreads. As always, guys, here on YouTube, I am doing general messages. That means that not everything I say will resonate with you. I can just about promise you that. Pieces and parts of this reading very likely will. I hope lots and lots of it does. That's my goal, right? But it is up to you to come into this reading with an open heart and an open mind, and ultimately to take away only the messages that you feel are intended for you, that help you in some way, that empower you. That is my goal. So anything that feels foreign or doesn't fit your circumstance or scenario, drop it like it's hot. Release that energy. It's probably not you that I'm speaking to. That being said, give this reading time to resonate. In a few hours, in a few days, in a few weeks, months, if something clicks, that means it was your message, right? So take it and run with it. But don't force yourself to try and make the message work right here in this very moment, right? All right. Everything else is written in the description box below. That is going to include the decks I am using here today, as well as my social media. I am the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram. Please do like, share, subscribe wherever you can. That helps me so, so much. Helps this video gain traction and gets those messages out to those who want to hear them and who need to hear them. All right, guys. So we are going to hop in for my Aries in love. Again, mid-January, roughly into mid-February. So we are starting it off with the moon and an ace of cups, 7 of cups, and strength. All right. So potentially love with a Pisces that you've had to be very patient and wait for. Let's see. Somebody who you, I think you're searching for their loyalty. You've been willing to, you've been waiting for someone. And that to me is I have to be honest, Aries, it's a tiny bit of a red flag, just like a little one. Only because it seems like you may have been waiting in sorrow or sadness. Yeah, because you have a perspective on this relationship, or you're thinking long term, how great this relationship could be into the future. And it's like, yeah, you're willing to endure it. You're willing, because you know this relationship could stand the test of time, at least in the past, you were more apt to wait around for this person, even though they maybe weren't giving you the time of day, even though they weren't being completely transparent from you, or I feel like they were keeping secrets from you. I'm not necessarily saying there was third-party stuff going on, but yeah, I'm just getting you didn't know, and there was some uneasiness there. Some of you were worried that your person was involved with a Scorpio specifically, or that they were not as invested in the relationship as you. But yeah, you're excited about the opportunity to grow this. But you're wondering if your cups match. You're wondering if that person feels the same way that you do. And it's not to say that there isn't some sort of at least friendship at minimum, or some sort of love or flirty connection. But yeah, it almost seems like a missed connection or crossed wires, or let's look into this a little bit more. I think your person was very focused on work or matters of the family. The thing is, they are also in a headspace of thinking long term, but they're not, they are so focused on the future, they're missing out on opportunities now. They're not living in the moment. They're not living in the present. They have their eyes fixed on something they want to achieve or attain, but with that, they're being very sloppy in their emotions, or who they give their love to, or who they give their like caring, nurturing energy to. It's unintentional. They're not trying to be cold or shut off, but like, yeah, they have their eyes on the prize. They have their eyes fixated on something. It may have to do with travel, or especially if they work in some sort of scientific field, like scientific study, even something like very kind of unique or bizarre, like extraterrestrials. And if it's not literally that, that could just be like an interest of theirs. Like, maybe, they love Bigfoot and like kind of crazy, wacky stuff like that. It could be an Aquarius you're dealing with. But yeah, it's almost like they're not looking where they are going. That's sort of the best I can describe it. But your cup is something to be desired. You have a lot to offer. You have a lot of comforting, nurturing energy to give. But something about your emotions are heavy. It's very heavy-hearted. Yeah, because you feel like your emotions are not being matched. You feel like someone has overlooked your cup. You feel like, yeah, someone, maybe a Cancer, is not giving you... They're just not matching your energy romantically, is sort of what I'm getting with that. Some of you are intrigued by a Sagittarius, and I almost feel like that would be a new person that we haven't mentioned yet. Some of you may be flirting with a Sagittarius or a Leo for that matter, another fire sign like you, Aries. But as much as you may enjoy the company of this other fire sign, you still look back to what feels very watery to me. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, could be an Aquarius, though that's an air sign, just to be clear. But yeah, something about your person... You have cards of Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, hardcore here. Something about your person they have a lot of water in their chart, or just lots of emotions. Yeah, it's like you're anticipating the worst with this person. And I think it's because some of you feel like this person is your true love. They're the one you really want and really desire. You know, they're the person you dream about at night. They're the person you wish you could cuddle up next to at night. But you're almost foreshadowing a destruction of this relationship by manifesting this lack mentality, this negative energy of, you know, this person doesn't love me and I'm not good enough. And it's like, you're seeing the world as like a clouded, rainy day, and it's like what you believe, the universe matches your cup. The universe says yes to whatever you're telling yourself, to whatever you're manifesting. So if you're thinking, you know, this person doesn't love me and I'm not good enough, the universe is gonna be like, yes. So in a way, it's almost asking you to raise your vibration, because two things. Again, the universe will match you if you say, I am beautiful, I deserve love, I am the woman or the man of everybody's dreams. You know, I radiate passion and desire and this and that. The universe will be like, yes. But also in that vibration, you may actually come across someone that is a better suit for you. Something about these cups, and I feel like you guys intuitively are feeling this, something about these cups don't match. It's not to say there couldn't be a nice friendship here. It's not to say that this could have offered some romance in the past. But yeah, if that's the case, it's like you both have growing to do. You're both presenting as pages. You have Page of Wands and Page of Pentacles. You guys are still figuring out yourself, what you want and desire in love, what excites you. You have another page too, a water page, Page of Cups. So you have 3 pages. Some of you may have 3 children, or again, 2 different romantic suitors. I said something similar to Capricorn, if that means something to anyone. But yeah, you have the Tower twice, guys. The Tower indicates major, major significant life changes. And because I'm reading for love, that could be in romantic partnership. Something, and so if especially if you are with a Capricorn too, something about this relationship, it's keeping you stuck. You're not growing, and Spirit is asking you, do you have the courage to cut it and see what happens? Do you have faith that there's something better else, or something else better out there for you? Do you have faith that if you were to cut this relationship and sever it, do you have faith that if this person is meant to be with you, they will find their way back into their life? Yeah, it's almost like you're being asked to go towards the unknown, and that's what I get with the Moon card too. To face your fears, because in your subconscious, you already know the truth. The truth about this relationship already exists within you. And yeah, it's almost like if you take the scary step of choosing to, I don't even want to say choosing to be single, but essentially choosing to veer away from this relationship that either you're bored and complacent with it, or it's not providing you emotionally with what you need. If you were to go down like into the deep dark woods, that hidden path that you're fearing, you know, it's uncertain, it's unclear. That's where your 10 of Pentacles awaits. Relationships that offer you significant more value, stability, longevity, loyalty. That, again, raising your vibration to have faith in the universe and something greater. You may actually meet somebody who is far, far, far more in alignment with your heart's desire, but also your goals and what you seek in a romantic partnership. You may have way more options than you're realizing because you're so fixated on the one, but there's 7 here, right? There are other options out there for you, Aries, so don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't invest all your time in just one situation or one person. Maybe date around. Maybe see what else the world has to offer you. I'm going to pause you guys real quick. Sorry. All right, guys, we're back. Sorry, I had to plug in my charger there before I lost the video. So let's look at your present. You have Queen of Wands, you have 4 of Pentacles, and 6 of Wands. Okay, so that is your card, Aries. I like that. Something about this message, and I don't do fear-based readings. It's actually kind of comical. It's making me laugh a little bit. This is like run for your life. Watch out. And that makes sense because you have the Tower coming up twice. This is avoiding what could be catastrophe, avoiding what could be disaster. Now, I will say it is showing up technically in your past, so some of you may have already encountered this. Double towers. Maybe you had 2 very serious relationships that went awry, or 2 very significant moments in your life where you were just kind of brought down to your knees type energy. Maybe you lost your job and a romantic partnership within the same week or within the same month. I'm not predicting this because it is coming in through in the past, but what I will say is this. Something about this is indicating holding on to something too tight. The 4 of Pentacles is sometimes the miser card. It's inevitably leading to some sort of destruction. This is you, Aries. You're witnessing this like Bride of Frankenstein, Godzilla, ghost, whatever you want to call it, destroying the house, destroying the family. You could have a romantic partner that your family doesn't approve of, and it's causing chaos and anarchy in your family dynamic. Again, this is saying by heeding the advice, by seeing the warning signs, seeing the red flags, right? It's like you're slowly chipping away at a structure and recognizing it's not what you thought it was. You're literally in the dark, right? In the Tower, you can't see the light of day. With the moon, right? There's secrets. In the Tower, you can't see, again, you're not illuminated to the truth of what's going on. Once we get out of the Tower, there's a state of healing, rest, recentering yourself, your alignment, and there's that star, that North Star that's guiding you, faith, hope, destiny, your wishes, your dreams, your future. It's asking you to step outside this very narrow viewpoint or just this very binding relationship that you've been in where you haven't been able to see the light of day. It's like all arrows point to no, right? It's saying like this baby, like it's coming down. The Tower's coming down. It's almost like in advance by heeding the advice, the warning, rather than just standing there and watching this building go up in flames, right? Show it this way. This is you. You're just like, you're aghast. You're just like, oh my, how did that all happen? This got out of hand real quick. By recognizing that this person is causing trouble and anarchy in your life, and again, deconstructing something that is valuable, your home, your health, your family, they're breaking it apart. They're maybe doing more damage than good. And I mean, this could all be in a metaphoric way, right? If they're not literally breaking shit, right? They're breaking your heart though, aren't they? I mean, isn't that kind of what this is saying? They're breaking something. So it's almost like recognizing this either in the now, in the present, in the moment, is a victory that you are able to walk away and stand on your own 2 feet because you value yourself. 4 of Pentacles twice. Protecting your energy, protecting the crops you've grown, protecting where you've come from, in your past potentially. When you hold on to something so tightly, you're not giving it room to grow and thrive on its own. If this person wants to be with you, if this person wants your attention, they will come around and let you know. But it's not your job to try and hold this all together. It's not your job to, again, kind of like be the mother or the father in this relationship where it's like, it just feels sort of like parent-child. And maybe it is, right? Maybe if this isn't a romantic love, yeah, maybe there's trouble on the home front with a parent and a child or whatever. Maybe it's your mother and your father are fighting, right? Maybe that's the Tower in your life. Maybe there's divorce pending in the future or something like that. Your person may have quite a temper too, particularly if they are a Scorpio. They may be very possessive and vindictive, or they like give you shit if you go out and have fun, but then like, when the shoe's on the other foot, they're always the victim, or they're always in the innocent. They seem a little bit manipulative. So yeah, I mean, I just gotta call it like I see it, guys. You have multiple cards saying, maybe try it away from this. Maybe give it a cut just for the moment, sever ties just for a bit. And again, you can always repair. I mean, you're going to in some way or another. After the Tower comes, repairing. This is like the destruction. And then, I mean, Queen of Wands, the rebuilding, the creation of what it is that you really want, what you really desire, what you really deserve in a partnership. It feels like you're constantly having to put Band-Aids on their mistake. And I gotta be honest, Aries, I get the same message for you all the time. A lot of you who resonate with my readings anyway, there is someone in your life who it's like, God help them. They just can't like get out of their own way. You are constantly having to jump in and play Superman and rescue them and get them out of sticky situations. And I think a lot of you have stopped doing that, but I get the same type of energy all the time for you. So be careful that you're protecting your energy. Who you're giving your money to, who you're giving your time to, who are you sacrificing your health for to take care of, right? You're burning the candle at both ends, and that's what sort of the Tower might be indicating. If you don't watch yourself, if you don't protect your energy, something's coming down, whether it was your fault or not. It's like when you surround yourself by narcissistic or just energy vampires, right? That's going to take its toll on you and your life and the life that you're building and creating. She's watching just like in shock, just like, oh my God, how did this all happen? You have the power to course correct, Aries. If you sense that someone is coming, and it's almost like in metaphor, it's like an attack. It's like Godzilla coming through and sweeping out the city. Don't let that be your life with this person. Don't let this person destroy what you have built, what you're trying to create. Death in this case may indicate it's time to release and let go of someone. Because literally under that, yeah, absolutely. If you were to release this person and put it to rest, put it to bed, let it die out, under that you have the 9 of Cups being in alignment with your wish fulfillment, which is the lesser version of the star, right? Stargazing, looking up and thinking about your future, your goals, your desires in love and romantic partnership. Then that offer comes along, Knight of Cups, someone who's making a romantic, emotional gesture towards you. And then there's more balance and harmony in the relationship. The love angel, Michael, comes in, right? Maybe it's a Sagittarius or a Pisces. You have double cards of Pisces here. There is better love in which when you are able to grow. In the Tower, you are stuck. In the Tower, again, you can't see the light of day. In the Tower, it's like you don't realize just how bad it's gotten because the darkness has been your world for so long. It's time to bring you out into the sun. Yeah, it's time for you to get back out there and start dating, socializing, seeing new people, date around. Be surrounded by your soul tribe, your family, the ones who help you rebuild, not the ones who are destructive in your life. You have some pretty heavy energy going on here, Aries, I gotta say. All right, let's take a peek into your future. Let's see what's going on with that. Chariot, love it. The 8 of Pentacles, the Hermit, great. The Page of Swords and the Queen of Cups. All right, so you have 2 cards of Cancer. This person could be a Cancer. It's possible. Yeah, so it is a victory in working on yourself. The Chariot moves us forward by balancing our dark and our light energies internally. We don't drive the Chariot with reins. We drive it with our mind, right, on the inside. Balancing our humanistic dark and light energies is what pushes and pulls us forward. It's almost like temperance, a balance of the two. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius, it's possible. Forward movement, though, there is victory in that. And it falls right under this. It's like seeing fate, seeing the stars. Some of you might be seers in terms of psychic abilities or have just intuition about people's energy. If this person's energy, it's just hardcore destructive. There's no other way to sugarcoat it. It is what it is. And I think you guys recognize that in the present, or you're going to. Recognizing that and actually doing something with it, forward movement is a victory. So even if you don't want to sever ties, right? If you don't want to cut, right? That difficult decision you don't want to make, avoiding it isn't going to make it better. Taking action forward to repair it or build upon it, or again, retract, take away, Something about that is going to be quite useful to you. And now you have all the pages, by the way. You have Page of Swords coming through here. Childlike energy. This could be a child you're dealing with. Your person may be very childish. Some of you may work in, some of you may work in like a classroom setting or something where you're surrounded by children. I don't know, maybe you're a school nurse or something like that. Anyway, doing the work. This is the artisan, the apprenticeship card. Putting your mind to work to, again, actively pursue and grow something, seek stability alone. Hermit mode, soul searching, soul path. Again, that lantern that's guiding you, that star in your lantern is the Hermit, strong Virgo energy here. That is the star in the sky. All these cards are related. Then you have, where's my 9? Where's my 9? The wish fulfillment card, right? Your wishes and dreams, I just want to say, Aries, like, you don't even know. You don't even know. Because you're in this, again, lack mentality state of wondering why this person rejected your cup or why you're not good enough. It's just, you're not seeing it from the good perspective. You're seeing it from the Tower. You're seeing it in a state of darkness, in sorrow and sadness. If you were to step outside into the sun, move on from this relationship, just at minimum to get a taste, just a taste of what it's like in the unknown, on the other side, to go explore again, new adventures, those new dark woods. It's scary, but what if something amazing awaits you on the other side? It does. That's what awaits you on the other side. More happiness. And again, someone who's more in alignment with your heart space, who's going to be an equal match to you in this relationship. Letting something sever off and die, there will be regrowth, there will be rebirth in your love life, in your romantic partnerships. It's time to welcome that in. Some of you started feeling this way in Sagittarius season and you ignored the red flags, and that's why this Tower is showing up. It's like you have the power to avoid this, right? This destruction, this water, this cup of love, it's got like a skull on it, like it's gone bad. It's past its expiration date. It's toxic. It's sour. This love that you want to come and fill your cup, it's not a good match. Drinking, sipping from this cup, exchanging energy with this person, it's not going to help you grow. It's like this flower I'm just getting, it's going to like shrivel up. It is going to cost you your health, your sanity to be in an unstable and toxic relationship like this. Yeah, going off and taking that risk of being independent, of going on your own, chasing your own dreams, focusing on your career, potentially in like entertainment or the arts. Again, I always get that message for you guys. Your wishes are going to come true when you start investing more time in your love, in your cup. Yeah, some of you are going back to school to get some sort of degree in a career that is like very nurturing, again, like a teacher, an instructor, a nurse, a therapist, a counselor, a psychologist. What's interesting is you probably learned a tremendous amount about your emotions and also this person's inability to like work through their own problems. That may actually inspire you to go out and like get into a career field that like almost subconsciously you're trying to get to the bottom of why this relationship didn't work. It could even be like tarot reading. It could be something like that. You're trying to help people with their emotions. You're trying to extract information, get people to communicate about their emotions who are presenting as pages. Like they're very immature or they just don't have the knowledge yet to use their heart space, their emotions in an effective way where it's used for good, for love, for kindness, for caring. Again, you're turning your back to someone who's acting immature, who's acting childish. You may have literally a child who is a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Particularly Aquarius is quite strong here. Actually, I'm going to throw one more on this. Yeah, it's important for you to restore your health. I keep hearing that, your health, your emotional well-being and physical too. Your person may have like addiction issues and it's like indicating that you can't give from your cup anymore. You're closing off your cup because you can't fix this person. It is not up to you to heal this person. You can root for them. You can be their cheerleader. But yeah, it's like they're destroying their own life and they don't even realize it. And it's like every now and then they must look to you for support. And I mean, something about this person caught your eye. There's something about them, you know, you want to nurture and love them. But it's like as time goes on, the desire to be with them lessens and lessens. So yeah, have hope. For those struggling in this relationship, the desire factor for which you once felt, it's going to lessen. And I think it's because new things are trying to come into you that they're just a whole lot better. Queen of Cups, the Queen of Love. You may have a Cancer coming into your life. Or you may be able to repair a relationship with your mother or your brother. Yeah, the single ladies, the self-made man, the self-made woman, living or leading a very rich life, valuing the people you surround yourself with, controlling who and what you give your time and your energy to, and being unapologetic about it. It's living your life for you, living your best life, right? Not being afraid to step outside the comfort zone, leaving the familiar behind to go off to what is unfamiliar or uncertain, yeah, yields new partnership. Boom, Two of Cups. I'm going to leave you with that. That is epic. Let's throw some romance angels on you. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. All right, well, those came out instantly. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. And then romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yeah, and I sort of get from that, those red flags that you're feeling, stop ignoring them. That's your intuition trying to tell you something. So yes, red flags, meaning like the deception, but also romantic feelings. Like if there's, how I was saying, there might be a Sagittarius or another fire sign you're interested in. At this point, if this person is giving you nothing back and there isn't like an established we're this or we're that, we're dating, we're married, whatever, shop around. Romantic feelings are going to come up, and I guarantee you towards the end of February, you're going to be feeling like crushy, cutesy, like I want to hang out with you vibes for someone else. It's not this Tower person. Someone may offer like to take you out to coffee or to drinks or just meet up and, whatever, grab lunch together, whatever people do, right? It's because you know your value and you know your self-worth and you're protecting your emotions. You're not just giving love out to anybody you come across anymore. You're being more selective. All right, zodiac signs that want to come out in Aries reading here. Zodiac signs for Aries. Zodiac signs that want to come out. Zodiac signs. Ooh, all right. You have Pisces, Cancer, Taurus. Ooh, you have double Taurus. Okay, so you may have strong Taurus in your chart. They might. And Leo. That feels like someone new potentially, though it doesn't have to be. Double Taurus indicates something. It's something about like the bull. Again, the destruction. I like bull in a china shop. There's something about that metaphor, and I'm sure it has to do with the Tower. Bull in a china shop. Taurus. It's almost like leave them to their own devices. Leave them to dig themselves out of the grave that they've created for themselves. It's like let the bull fight the bull. I don't know what that is. Raging Bull. Maybe that movie means something to someone. The name Robert or Marty or something. Anyway, something about double Taurus energy. Your person might be a Taurus. It's possible. Anyway, let me know what resonates for you in the comments down below. Please do like, share, subscribe, and I will see you very soon for more tarot. Bye.